Hari Om and welcome to today's session. We start today lying on the back, on your mat. Just take comfortable Shavasana with legs or extended, or you can bring the knees to the sides and bring the feet together. Wherever you are, just make sure you're nice, comfortable, and you can drop the body into the floor. I like to open palms up, drop shoulders down, drop the toes to the sides, and release my neck and head. Close eyes and just watch your natural breathing right now. Feel how your body pressing down through the floor, dropping its weight, heaviness. Become aware of the edges of the body. At the same time, watching the breathing. Gentle inhale, exhale. Hold the awareness of the body and your breathing at the same time in the present moment. Bring intention of your practice, your sankalpa resolve, or dedication of the practice. Feel the floor at the back of you and just become aware of your body lying over the floor. Now gently open your eyes. We'll bring the legs up now and the arms. Bring the legs up vertically and bring the arms as well. So my hands on my shoulders and my feet more or less over my hips. Knees could be soft. Take the feet shoulder width. And just start rolling your feet and the hands same time towards each other, away to the sides and back. So draw circles all around with the hands and the legs. Synchronize the movement. Let's do 10 more. 10. 5 more. Big circles. And then straight away go reverse with a 20. And 10 more. And then squeeze the knees towards your chest, releasing that. Keep holding the left knee towards your chest, extend the right leg, push it away, hips on the floor, shoulders on the floor, you're squeezing the knee in. Take a full inhale, exhale, draw it as close as you can towards your belly. Inhale, switch the legs, extending left one, bringing the right knee in. Exhale, squeeze the right knee in, more towards you, push the left heel away. Inhale, switch. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, switch. Exhale, squeeze. Do 5 more each side. Inhale, you're switching. Exhale, you're squeezing the knee in. Last one. And squeezing the both legs in. Now moving from left to right. And then bring the feet down on the floor, just under the knees, shoulder width, hands down on the floor. You can hold the mat or just bring the palms down, checking shoulders flat, shoulder blades pressing, elbows and shoulders pressing floor, so you can rise up by pressing upper arms into the floor. We have dynamic movements going up into the bridge. With inhale, exhale down. So spread your toes, push the heels into floor. Tuck the tailbone, activate your glutes. Now feel they're working now. With inhale, rising up high, all the way. Exhale, roll yourself down and create the wave through the spine, like you're going to cat-cow floor, but in reverse position. Inhale, push with the feet the floor, rising up all the way. Now push with the legs and the shoulders, bringing chest up, hips high. You should feel release in the hip flexors. Exhale, roll down, start from the spine, waist area, and the pelvis the last. And do 8 more. Inhale all the way up, squeezing all the back of the body. Exhale, release down, massaging on the way your spine. Inhale, rise, squeeze. Exhale, extend and release. Continue 6 more rounds. Just when you find the floor, drop the knees to the sides. Release for a moment all the tension around the pelvis. Drop the body into the floor and watch the breathing. Next inhale, I'll raise the both legs up again. So they don't have to be very vertical. If it's not happening, you could be a little bit forward, knees could be slightly bended. In this position, we'll try to rise the head as much as you can off the floor with the shoulders. So I'll rise like that. You can hold yourself from the legs and feel like your shoulders off the floor, like we're going the crunches in the workout. So then we'll bring the hands both sides of your legs. So we activate all the front part of the body now, lower belly, all these under the ribs muscles working, and the rib cage too, shoulders soft, and I'm gazing between my legs forward. Now my legs active, so I push the heels up, knees activated, and then start lowering the one leg down. Just before I touch the floor, bringing it back. Exhale, lower the left. Inhale up. Exhale down, keep holding everything up here. Inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. So don't drop on the floor, just hover, pushing the leg away and bring it back. Exhale down and bring it back. Let's do 6 more. All upper body active, you're breathing. 5 more. Absolutely working the lower belly. Legs could be bended if it's too hard for you. You can also practice this from this position. Be a little bit easier. Three more. One more. Hug with the hands the legs, release the head and shoulders. Squeeze the legs as close as you can towards you. Keeping the legs straight. Keep breathing. And then crisscross your legs. Check the ankles from outside with the opposite hands. And then with exhale, squeeze the both legs towards your pelvis, pressing the lower pelvis into the floor for 3 breaths. Relax the legs, just holding the legs with the hands. Check that your neck, head and shoulders on the floor. Change crisscross. Inhale, changing. Exhale, pressing down, releasing. Extend the legs up, bring the arms over the head. With exhale, lower the legs slowly down on the floor, as slow as you can. Find the floor, point the toes, point the fingers. Stretch yourself in absolutely opposite directions. Rise the arch, your lower back, so off the floor, so creating arch here with the floor. Exhale, closing this hole by tucking tailbone under and lowering your lower back down flat. 2 more times. Inhale, creating arch, pushing the heels away, shoulders into the floor. Exhale, lowering the lower back down, tuck the tailbone slightly. 1 more time. And now keep gluing this lower back towards the floor, squeezing the belly in, bring the arms up, head, shoulders, raising yourself up into sitting position, stretch out all the way towards the sky. And then with exhale, just lean yourself forward, bring the hands both sides of the legs on the ankles. Just for a moment, release into the easy forward fold, relaxing the head, soften your gaze. Breathe into your lower back now, so getting this area slightly release, creating more space there, and just breathing into that spot. Breath into lower back, breathe out. Inhale, come back up. Just a couple more Shakti Bandhas today, so I'll bring my legs as wide. Not too much to the split, but slightly, maybe about 120 degrees, I don't know exactly, but just kind of to the corners of your mat. Roll shoulders and extend. So we're gonna do the churning mill, Asana. Interlace the fingers apart from index fingers and point them forward and bring the hands level with your shoulders. I want you to be big clear that your hands not gonna lower down or rise up. So they're gonna stay level with the shoulders and shoulders stay square. So we're not rounding through the back, okay? So we keep it all activated, open chest and hands just join front. Now we point this towards your left toes, keeping the back straight. Now the legs glued to the floor and the heels pushing apart. And you stay straight through the spine. On not any circumstances we're gonna round here in this asana. So with your next exhale, you're gonna move forward and imagining that you're drawing the circle with the hands or mixing the pot of honey or something towards your right toes. And now with inhale, you're gonna go back with the back straight towards your left toes. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Continue. 5 more big circles. Energy in the hands. Not collapsing arms, not bending elbows or shoulders. And you're absolutely working your hips and the core and the legs and the arms. It's fantastic Shakti Bandha. Asana. Inhale, going back. And exhale forward. 3 more. 2. Big circle 1. And I go reverse. 7. 6 more. Rise the arms all the way up, stretch up towards the sky when you're finishing up. Shoulders soft and you're extending through the ground for 3, 2, 1 full breath. Lower the hands down. Help yourself to collect the legs. Find yourself facing towards the top of the mat on your knees. And the one more Shakti Bandha today will be more for your pelvis and knees and hips. We will do the chopping the wood. So I'll go to the squat. So I'll start from down. So I'll go to the squat when I'm comfortable. So my feet quite wide, toes slightly pointed to the sides if you have to. Eventually you want to bring the feet parallel to each other. Knees bended. This is not accepted for you. You can all bend the roll the mat and bring it under your heels, so stay a little bit elevated here, or you can just rise the heels off the floor and stay like that. And now we mentioned that we're holding the axe. We're going to chop the wood. So I have the same mudra, pointy index finger, interlaced other fingers, and that'll be my axe. And I have all my energy and the strength in that. So we're going to chop the wood with exhale. And with inhale, we're going to rise up by extending the arms and through the fingertips, pushing with the legs right up into standing. From here, you're going to chop the wood. So it'll be intensive exhale using your diaphragm, like that. Chop the wood, round through the back. With inhale, extend. Exhale, bring yourself forward. We'll just have it to have a break. And inhale, come back up. So now we're going to go straight. Inhale. Up, exhale, down. So exhale, breathe out with Kapalabhati, chop wood. Inhale, rise up. Continue with your own rhythm, and don't make it slower and have a break in between. You have to. So I'll do 7. It's okay to round when you go down. Go how you feel. I have last one, and I will stay in my squat. And I'll just join the palms around the heart. You can bring them on the floor. I'm trying to extend through my crown so my back straight. Maybe eyes closed. Stay peaceful and focused on sensation right now. All over your pelvis, body, breath, heart space. Three more full breaths. And then bringing the weight forward, bring the hands spread as we're going for the high plank. Step into your high plank straight away. Knees could be on the floor, but your body in a straight line, or tuck the tailbone under, rise the knees off the floor. Square the shoulders, press the floor away, stay higher. 3 breaths. 2. 2, 1. Drop the knees and slowly, by hugging elbows, slow yourself down on the floor. Point the toes, join shoulder blades, rise up into the cobra. So you can go easy cobra when your elbows will be on the floor and support you, or hands on the floor, thumbs, and then go a little bit higher. Here, feel that there's no compression anywhere all around your back by activating everything throughout this curvature. 5 more breaths. Transiting from here by taking toes under, tabletop or high plank, and then shifting to mountain or down dog. Feet shoulder width, heels off the floor for now, knees bended. Spread the shoulders. I like to point the elbows to the sides first, and then press the mat, head between the shoulders, straight line through the back. Smooth breathing. I'm watching my belly on the exhale, and eventually settling my legs into the floor. Five more very slow breaths. After the 5th one, bend the knees, look forward, stay high on the toes, and step towards top of the mat. Bring the feet together, push with the feet to the floor, bring the hands both sides, and create halfway lift. So here could be option hands on the ankles, both sides of your legs. And I'm focusing on creating open chest and activated belly, lower back extended, tailbone pushing back, crown forward, and the back of the legs get extended. It's nice to get into your hamstrings and release the lower back. Next exhale, we're going to the forward fold. We'll stay for 7 full breaths. So your options, you can keep the fingertips floor on the ankles. Some of you might want to take big toes, so I'll just go for the big toes today. Inhale, stretch a little bit. Exhale, fold in. First, my knees soft. When I extend the upper body, loosen it up, check it's all loose, I will start extending the knees and getting into deeper forward fold. Seven gentle breaths. Make sure your shoulders comfortable and they're away from your ears. And you breathe in your moving the breath, breathing through all the back surface of the body. Inhale is up halfway, bring the hands on the floor, bend both knees, sit into squat, and then step your left foot wide back into the low lunge. Here, step it quite far, heel towards the central line, bend the front knee, find yourself in low lunge, preparing for going to warrior 1. When we're ready, you rise up, make sure this angle is not sharp. I rise up by squeezing my hips forward, so chest, hips open forward. Interlace the hands over the head, open the palms towards sky, sitting warrior 1. 5 full breaths. Very strong legs, great lightness through upper body. Next inhale, rise up, open the chest towards the long side of the mat. Readjust the feet so they're one straight line. With exhale, hands through sides, sit into the warrior two, knee over the heel, looking over right fingertips. Now your hips and chest open to the side. 5 breaths. Inhale, reach forward, and we'll go for the little bit deeper variation. When I want to get into my side of the body. Exhale, bring the hands down or elbow thigh. Left arm just over the right, straight line. Just 3 breaths here. And for next 3, I bring the hand down, palms facing down. Getting a little bit more, creating space between the ribs. 3 breaths. Bring the hands both sides of the front leg and step into the little squat again. Sit down and repeat on the other side. Now stepping right foot back. Straight knee, drop the heel towards central line, but keep the feet shoulder width. So you bring the hips facing forward and then keeping this angle right or sharp, rise up, interlacing the fingers for your warrior one. Very good work for hips here. And I use my back leg to ground myself and push, bring the chest and the hips forward, hands over the head, palms open towards sky, interlaced fingers, shoulders soft. Create the strength and lightness same time for 5 breaths. Inhale, rise the back leg, transiting for the warrior two. So I have to step the foot more in a line, hands through sides, and with exhale, sit down. Warrior two. Make sure your body over the hips, not leaning too much forward. Looking over the fingertips. Five, settle breath. Leaning forward, bring the hand down or elbow. 3. Here we're getting into the sides of the body, lower back, hips, shoulders. And then bringing the hand, passing over. Just get more space on the side of the body. Look forward, bring the hands both sides of the front leg, step into this little squat again. Sitting down. This time I'm trying to sit with my heels on the floor as much as I can. Bring the hands forward maybe. And then hands both sides. We step back into this high plank. Last strong time, I hold it for 5 breaths. Leaning forward, lowering down strongly. And one more back bend here. So you can go into easy variation of the Dhanurasana, so the bow pose in Western world. So we find we can do the bow like that. So kind of cobra in the upper body and the legs towards your feet, towards your head. Or you can try take a grip. Ankles, joint shoulder blades. Inhale, push with the belly to the floor, rise everything off the floor. Use your legs to open up your chest. And have 5 full breaths. When you need to release, do it slowly without dropping. Bring the hands under forehead and just rest. Dropping everything into the floor. One more asana practice today will be the called frog posture, the one for opening up hips quite wide. Just to see how I go, I will probably use the wall today. So if you have somewhere accessible wall, we don't have anything around it, it'll be sweet. If you don't have, it's fine, you don't have to have it. And you're gonna facing back towards the wall. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna go tabletop, look on the wall, take the knees as wide as you can, and you can readjust it on the way, make it wider. So the knees should be on one straight line and kind of your hips more or less parallel to the wall. And then you take the feet, have a door stopper, so I have to shift. I'll take my feet in the way, so my knees and the heels in a straight line and perpendicular to the wall, and the feet looking to the sides. So if you don't have wall, it's same geometry of this asana apply for you as well. So I'm taking the knees a little bit wider, readjust my feet. Good. Hands first high. You're standing on the palms, extend first and create a little arch, and by doing this, a little bit push the hips back and getting into the pelvis. Let's have 3 full breaths. So a little bit move more back towards the wall with my pelvis with every exhale, getting really deep into those all the transverse muscles. And then you bring the forearms on the floor. It might get a little bit easier or harder, depends on your body. And then what I'm doing, I'm a little bit press myself from the floor and press the hips more back again. And I find position when I feel comfortable, but I feel that I have a nice good work in the pelvis. Trying to fully relax the legs, the knees, the feet, and the pelvis, so there's no resisting action going on. There's only pressing the floor away with the arms action. Release the head and just have very gentle. We have 9 deep breaths. I will ask you to inhale on 3, exhale on 6. So inhale 1, 2, 3, count mentally, exhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue. Inhale on 3. When you inhale, you might a little bit release the pressure there in the pelvis. 3. And exhale on 6, pushing slightly the hips more back and feel like they're softening up, and I might even go wide with my knees eventually. Continue. 3 and 6 breath. Count mentally for next 7 breaths. So one more last inhale for 3 and 6, exhale, pushing those hips more back. And start gently releasing by bringing energy into your hands, rising up. I like to collect my toes toward each other and then just go up. You might not have the ability to do that, so you have to shift your knees towards each other and then find yourself sitting on the hips. You might feel like the legs getting numb. It's good. It's all normal. Just extend the legs, try to find them together. Maybe use your hands and just extend through your crown. Giving a little bit of energy, so a little bit shaking the legs, extending through the crown. Here you might be sitting on a block right now or the cushion if your back a little bit tight in this position. And we just have a little contraction. So we bring the right leg, bring it in, squeeze the knee, and then you bring it passing over your left leg. And now bring the foot to the side on the level with my knees. And the knee will gonna work going towards one over the other. Left toes up, straight spine, take inhale, extend, pushing the floor away. And now energetically and physically squeeze the legs toward each other, like trying to tie the knot with your thighs, closing everything there. And you can hold this knot, extend through the crown, push the heel away from you, and slightly bring yourself forward. That could be your option. We'll stay here 5 full breaths. You can hold the knee or the ball of the foot and go slightly deeper. 5 breaths. Keep squeezing thighs, tightening the knot. Just 5 breaths or so, and then bring yourself back up. And we'll just release the leg and try another side. So bring the foot directly to the side, level with the knee, so not too much back, but to the side. Knee over the knee as much as I can. Right leg now active, toes up, hands both sides. Find myself extended and aligned, and then bring yourself forward towards. And your choice, staying here or going slightly deeper. Just make sure you're not rounding and collapsing. You're all activating and you're squeezing the thighs, energetically having the knot creating there. 5 breaths. Inhale, rise up, and then release. And then what we do, we just bring the legs wider. This is just to let it go. And just drop the knees to one side. I keep the hands at the back, so take the legs quite wide so your knees will not be on over the leg. And then drop to the other side, and just do several of those, just letting this go, fully relaxing the pelvis, groin area, hips and legs. Can go a little bit faster. And a couple slow. Then release. We will extend the legs and we'll just go Paschimottanasana for now. And again, your option could be sitting a little bit high on the block or cushion, hands both sides. First, realign your legs, so I push the heels forward, toes up, knees active, thighs straight. I see many people do this kind of situation with toes drop to the sides, knees pointed to the sides. I'm trying to avoid it, so you might take the legs a little bit wider if this is happening, but make sure the toes and knees looking up. Yeah. Hands both sides, extend, shoulders down. I will have the hands over the head. You can keep them here. Inhale, extend through little fingers, and with exhale, going forward. And I'm moving out of my pelvis with the body, creating more lift space in lower back, front, and only then lowering down towards. 7 breaths. Have same breathing pattern, 3-6. So inhaling on one count, could be 3 or 4, and exhaling twice longer, so it'll be 6 or 8. And watching that and move it through the back of the body. Feeling how your senses withdrawing, internalizing. You're getting more and more aware of sensation within your own body, physical, energetical. Or spiritual. And one more mindful full inhale, twice longer exhale. Inhale, slightly come back up. We have 2 asanas before finishing up the asana part, so just make sure you have space. We have an easy twist now. Lie down on the back. First stretching legs and the arms in the opposite direction, stretching all the body, but again creating arch in the lower back of the floor, and then dropping it down. So the twist will be easy with the both knees bended. So I'll bend the both knees, hug them in, and then I keep the knees and feet together, and with the help of my hands just lower everything down towards the floor. And here regulate. The higher your knees towards your shoulder, the deeper will be the twist. The more extended legs, the more gentle twist. So I'll find the one that suits for me today, keeping the knees together and the legs on the floor so they're all relaxed eventually. Hand can stay down and can help the top leg to stay glued to the bottom. And you can bring the right arm first up to the back, stretch it out, and then check that your both shoulders will be on the floor. You can bring it to the side. I have to bend it, otherwise it will be extended. Palms up or down, and you bring the gaze over to the right. Have 3 breaths with knees bended. If you want to extend it, you can extend the legs all the way. And we just move awareness through the curvature of the spine right now, moving it with a breath. Inhale all the way up through the curvature of your spine into the crown of your head. Exhale down through the curvature of your spine into the pelvis, tailbone. Feel like the more you're breathing, you're moving awareness through each of the chakras. They're like flowers open up. Bring your gaze forward. We need to release. Bend the knees. Bring yourself back up to the middle. And straight away we'll move to the other side. Just making sure you have space. So keeping the knees together, feet together. Bring it everything to the side. Here regulate how far you want to go. Gimbal. On the floor with the arm extended. You might extend the legs after a couple breaths and breathe through the curvature of your spine in from tailbone all the way up till the crown, and exhale all the way back. Time to release. I will bend the knees, hug them in, squeeze, extend, and slowly lower down. Last asana will be the mudra Viparit Karani. You can practice this with the block. And I know some of you might prefer to do it with a wall. Block probably quite enough, so we'll go like a bridge, bringing the block under the lower back. Make sure it's comfortable, doesn't press in any vertebra. And then legs up vertical, and making sure your feet kind of over the hips. Hands both sides. And we're going to do the breath work. If you're going in full Viparit Karani, instead of block, use your hands. And you're inhaling from across the belly button part of the spine up into the neck, and you're exhaling through the crown of the head, stream of jet of cooler air. Inhale from across the belly into the back of your neck. Use Ujjayi. Exhale the stream jet of cooler air out through the crown, cooling all your brain. At least 7. When it's time to release, do it very gently, supporting your pelvis, straight into Shavasana. Extending your legs on the floor, hands both sides, palms open up, head extended, eyes closed, jaw soft, teeth apart, mouth sealed, tongue relaxed. Become aware of sensation of whole your body lying over the floor. Be aware of your feet over the floor, ankles, calves and knees, thighs, glutes, pelvis, lower back, upper back, whole spine all over the floor. Back of your neck, back of your head, abdominal soft, rib cage, chest, shoulders and collarbones, upper arms, lower arms, wrists, and your palms. Become aware of top of your head, forehead, eyebrow center, eyelids, eyeballs, cheeks, jaw, tongue, throat, whole body from toes to ground, whole physical body. Bring yourself out relaxation by rolling to your right side, eyes stay closed, and you move very gently. And slowly bring yourself up into sitting position. Short pranayama finishing today's practice. When you find yourself upright, take comfortable position. We have one pranayama and we're finishing with Om chanting today. Back straight, hands relaxed on knees or thighs. Join first, second finger. Check your abdominals, chest. You can breathe freely. Head perfectly over your spine. Spine erected, upright. Muscles of the face soft. There's no tension in your jaw. We have 30 Kapalabhati today, and then we move straight to the Om chanting. Kapalabhati, you inhale normally through both nostrils into abdominals and the chest. And you exhale using your diaphragm by sneezing out the air and feeling like you're cooling down the front part of your brain, creating the jet stream like that here, like a waterfall, like you're trying to sneeze out from the nose. It doesn't have to be loud, but you should feel like your diaphragms are powerful and it's squeezing out the air all out of the lungs. 30 repetitions, just one round. Let's take full inhale into belly, rib cage. Exhale out. And off we go, 30. Releasing that for a moment, observing your breathing now. Keep this quietness, join the palms. We'll have about 5 minutes on chanting. You can join me and synchronize with me, or you can just chant any time you want. Let's take full inhale, exhale, and start chanting A or U. A around the eyebrow center, U around the throat, O, kind of O around the throat, and will be around your heart. So move your awareness with the sound. Next inhale. Time to finishing up your Om chanting. You can continue if you have time for as long as you feel good to practice that. It's the most beneficial mantra, Om. It will always bring you peace and presence. I'll finish with 3 Oms more. Aum. 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 Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om, blessings to you, to your family, to everyone on this planet. And actually it will be then Christmas in Catholic religion this year, this week, so Merry Christmas, and I'll see you next time.